facing Geo from Hammer's chat. I just want to say thank you for agreeing to do it. Really do appreciate it. Anyone that's joined in or anyone that said about doing it, I really do appreciate it. So thank you. I don't know if you saw last week's results against the Ribman. They were terrible. We both didn't do too well, but sadly the Ribman did beat me. If you haven't seen the results, here they are. Some unpredictable results though, haven't they? Who would have predicted Liverpool to lose to Swansea? Well, maybe someone did, but I didn't, clearly. Anyway, now on to this week versus Geo, and yeah, hopefully I'll do a bit better and beat Geo. Swansea Arsenal, obviously Swansea had that brilliant result against Liverpool, which no one was expecting. And you know, they might be on a little bit of a high, but I'm still thinking that it will be an Arsenal win. I'm going with Swansea 1, Arsenal 2.
Swansea against Arsenal. I'm going to go for an Arsenal win. Just Swansea are starting to scrap for their lives. It will be a tough game for Arsenal. 2-1 Arsenal.
Now on to us. I literally can't see how we're going to get anything from this. I know that sounds really awful, but with the amount of injuries we've got, unless we're going to suddenly rush players back that aren't fully fit, which is a worry in itself, I can't see how we're going to be able to field a side strong enough to beat Palace. So I hate to say it, but I can't help but think we're going to lose. I'm thinking it's going to be West Ham 1, Palace 2.
West Ham Palace. Listen, I'm here to win the game, not win friends. I'm not going to get a bit of stick for this, but I'm going to go 2-1 Palace. We just don't have players for this one, unfortunately.
Huddersfield Liverpool, as I just mentioned, Liverpool obviously didn't do too well against Swansea last week, but I think they'll be quick to get back onto winning ways. So I'm predicting another away win. I'm predicting Huddersfield 0, Liverpool 2.
Huddersfield Liverpool. This is difficult because Liverpool have been banging in goals, but then we've just seen them get beat by Swansea, beat by West Brom. I think they've lost Mane as well. I'm going to go 2-1 Liverpool. Just.
Chelsea Bournemouth. Chelsea got a good result the weekend before against Brighton, and yeah, I think they'll continue on from there. Obviously they did alright in the cup as well. Yeah, I'm going with a home win this time. I'm going with Chelsea 2, Bournemouth 1.
Chelsea Bournemouth. Chelsea are struggling to score, but they're also doing well at keeping the opposition out at this point, which 2-0 Chelsea. I'll go for 2-0 Chelsea in this one.
Everton, Leicester. I think it's going to be a really close game. I can't see too many goals, so I'm going with 1 apiece.
Everton, Leicester, well, Big Sam is finally getting a lot of criticism from Everton fans. West Ham fans will know exactly why. It's boring. These are the type of games where he'll be happy to take a point, but Leicester should have enough to beat them. 2-1 Leicester.
Newcastle, Burnley. Do you know, I'm going with another draw. I'm going to go with Newcastle 1, Burnley 1.
Newcastle, Burnley. I think this could be the last game on Match of the Day on Wednesday night. Newcastle just can't really score just now. Burnley are impressing. It's difficult to score against. I think they're going to get another 3 points, and that's 1-0 Burnley.
Southampton, Brighton. Another one that I'm struggling to choose between the two sides. I think it's going to be a little bit of a boring game, so there's bound to be goals now, I've said that. I'm going with 0-0.
Southampton, Brighton, one of the harder games to call. Brighton are a funny team. All season I've been backing Brighton at home and opposing them away, and I'm going to stick with the same here. But saying that, Southampton aren't great just now. A lot of people want their manager gone. I think they might just have enough to beat Brighton though. 2-1 Southampton.
Man City, West Brom. West Brom have definitely improved, had some good results lately, but it's Man City, and I can only see a home win, so I'm going with 3-1 City.
City West Brom, everyone's favourite club, well, apart from Man U fans, against West Brom, who are not doing too bad recently, so I do think they'll score, but City, 3-1 to Manchester City.
Stoke Watford. Do you know what? We would have definitely said Watford would win this a few months ago, but clearly things haven't been going as well as they did at the start of the season, and actually Stoke have improved, so I think it's going to be a tough game. I'm predicting 1-1.
Stoke Watford, two managers new at their clubs. Hard to call, really. If this was a month ago, they're probably going for a Watford win. But with everything that's going on, I'm going to sit on the fence and say 1-1.
Tottenham Man United. You know what? It's the sort of game that will either be a bit of a dull 0-0, or there'll be loads of goals and it'll be 4-0. Saying that, I'm going with neither of them, so I'm totally contradicting myself. But I'm going to go with 2-2.
Spurs v Man U. This one looks good on paper, but it's usually the one that when you watch it, you get a bit bored. If you offer Mourinho a point right now, I think he'll gladly take it. And these are the kind of games where he does tend to do well and get a point at. Spurs, I know it's away from home. Spurs against top 6 under Pochettino away from home aren't that great, so I do wonder if that's going to have an impact here. I'm going to sit on the fence once more. Spurs 1, Man United 1.
I'm going with a little bit of a random one here. I think he's actually only scored one in the league, but you never know. I'm going with Xhaka.
But the first scorer in the Swansea-Arsenal game, you know what? I'm half tempted to pick a Swansea player, actually. I do think they'll come out the traps fighting. I wouldn't be surprised, but I'll go Lacazette. I'll go for Lacazette for this one.